I know no one's here, but I'm asking you guys that tune in afterwards. Again, thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot to me. So, just still using this one. I'm going to be doing a Pack My Skincare soon. Probably either tomorrow or Sunday. This isn't going to be one of the things in there. Got a nice little wash bag, and I've got some travel size of the e.l.f. Holy Hydration line. So I'll be telling you what I'm taking, and then that doesn't have a night cream, so I'm taking a different night cream with me. Thank goodness I've got one. In all fairness, I don't normally use one, so it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it, really? I did use it last night, though, for the first time in ages. I just feel like I've got really, really good skin, and it doesn't really need a lot on it. I feel like the more product I put on, the more it will break out, because it's not used to it. I mean, for the longest time, I've said this before here on a live, for the longest time, I've used soap and water. Not recently, but a few years back. Somebody asked me, I can't remember who, somebody asked me for my skincare routine, and I said I'd do it, but I just feel like, is there any point when I don't really use much? But yeah, I'll show you in a different video, probably in a live, before we get to the makeup. Yeah, she was just saying, you know, I've got such clear skin, and she was wondering what I used. And there's not much water in here. I could probably go to the bathroom and get some while there's no one in here. But I've got a very squeaky door, guys. Right, so this cream, it doesn't say it's a moisturiser. I use it as a moisturiser, so that's not something that it says it is. It says it's the Wonder Cream Instant Glow Reviver, so maybe you're supposed to put it on after moisturiser. For a smoother I can't even say it. For a smoother, rejuvenated complexion. Instant Glow Reviver. No, it's just not claiming to be a moisturiser. It just says Face Facts Wonder Cream. But like I said, I do use it as a moisturiser. If you put enough on, I mean, it's not thick. It's not thick like some of these potted moisturisers are. So you need to put quite a bit on to get that glow. There is a bit of a glow here. I'm just wondering now if I should go and get some water before anyone comes in. Ignore the mess on my bed. It's not really that messy. I'm going to get some water. Yeah, it's not really that messy. There's a few things here that I need to clean. So just fast forward those few seconds. If you're watching in the live, I couldn't get through all this live without water, guys. So I know you can't fast forward in the live, but you can afterwards. So let's get cracking. So again, I'm doing this live earlier than I would normally. I'm going to go in with a sun-kissed skin hyaluronic acid, just because Friday is a time where I spend a lot of time with my sister, and then straight from there I go to my mum's. So there's just no time. But I'm going to start doing my lives early, probably between 7 and 8 or 7:30. Okay, so that's that. Then we'll get the primers out, because I do use 2 primers. We'll go in with this one first. It's the Shop Say No Pore Face Primer. I think a lot of the face products I want to use today are Project Pan face products. Then, because I'm so far behind with it, then I can choose new ones, but they obviously won't get used until I come back from holiday. And also I need to do a video on what I'm taking on holiday in regards to makeup. And I said this yesterday in yesterday's live. It's not going to be a lot. It's going to be a minimal makeup bag, which is very unusual for me. So now we're going in with the Primark Prep and Perfect Pore Smoother, which is a dupe for the Benefit one that they do. So that's that. And I just go in with both fingers really. And then if I've got any left, I'll normally go and put it on my nose and around my cheek area, because that's where I've got the most pores. This just fills in the lines under your eye. I think it's really good. So that's the primers on. Got a feeling I'm going to get through this live early. Let's have another drink. So then I go in with this New Look Glow Stick, just to give myself some glow before I put the foundation on. So here, definitely. And then up here, here. Then we just mix it all in. You don't have to do this bit, especially if you've got a glowy foundation, but I like to. Right, what foundation am I using today? I think my L'Oreal. Hello to the 2 people that are here. Thank you for joining. Right, so we've got the L'Oreal Paris up to 24-hour foundation, Infallible Pro Glow, Radiant Finish. Right. I will get it on my face at one point in the shade 201 Classic Ivory. So let's get some of this hydrating spray on my sponge. Gonna need some more of this soon. I'll have to get 2 of them because I promised one for a friend as well. Right, so we'll just start off with that much. Don't think there'll be enough for the forehead. No. Let me put a bit on the forehead then as well, just a tiny amount this time. Okay. Really need a mirror, don't I? See what I'm doing. I think that's pretty much all blended in. And we're looking on the forehead. Yeah, I think that's done as well. So now we just need to get some concealer. This needs to be put in my project pan, not project pan, but empties. We need to talk about it when I do my empties. I need to do that soon so I can do the hair care for my Embracing My Curls channel. Now, if you're not subscribed to that, I'd love it if you would. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be doing a live over there soon as well. So if you like lives, you might like to see what I've been using. Concealer. I don't know if there's enough left in this one. I said yesterday that yesterday was the last time I'm going to use it, but I mean, can you see all the windowing? I don't know, like down here there's quite a bit left, but I just, like, the stopper doesn't reach, not the stopper, the dough foot doesn't reach that far down, so there's no way of me getting that. What I have to do is scrape around. I mean, yeah, there's some coming out for sure. But I won't be taking this on holiday and scraping around it to put it on my face. I'll take the one I pulled out from my stash. Can pretty much call this done. It really is done. Then we'll do brows. Not everyone does the routine this way, but I tend to. Right, so just going in with this spoolie. And then I'm going to go in with this brow pencil a friend bought for me. So it's the W7 Super Brows. I was going to go and get the elf one, but I don't think I'm going to have time now to go and get it. So I'll just take this one on holiday with that spoolie, which isn't great, but just like an extra thing to pack in the makeup bag. But what I like about it is it has that on it, so you can like put eyeshadow like down here on the lash line with it. So yeah, it might not be so bad taking that anyway. And then I comb them out again, just to make sure there's not a lot of product in one place. Okay. Right, let's get some powder. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me today. This was recently pulled in a shop, my stash. My friend actually got me this, so not used it in a long time. So yeah, let's get some of this on. Just under the eyes to set the concealer. Don't like using a lot. I normally just tend to go in the T-zone with it. I'm getting some pink powder. I've wanted some pink powder for a long time, and I'm getting some pink powder from Shein to try. I hope it's good. You know, just to brighten the under eye. I mean, it's already shipped. My sister said it's already shipped, the package. So it probably will arrive when I'm not here, when I'm on holiday. So I'll have to pick it up when I get back. Bronzer. So yeah, bronzer now. Right, so I feel like using the cream bronzer, but then using this sleek palette, because I've not used it yet. Okay, so we'll do that. So I won't use the Give Beauty matte bronzer from this. I'll just use the cream. So just this. And my shade is the lightest one. It's in the shade Heating Up. Right, and what I do, I've got an e.l.f. putty brush and bronzer. Putty bronzer brush. Normally just go in with this. This would probably fit in that bronzer. Let's try it. So that'd probably fit in there, wouldn't it? I'm not taking this on holiday though either. Like I said, it's going to be very, very minimal makeup. I actually preferred putting it on with my finger. Yeah, we'll continue to do that. I don't like doing it with a brush. So we'll put a bit here, a bit there to contour that bottom lip. Not that it needs it. Right, and then I'll go back in with the brush. I just don't like applying it with the brush. So the recent job interview I went for, I really thought I would have heard something by today. And I have, in one respect. They sent me an email at 11:30 this morning just stating that due to unforeseen circumstances, they've not been able to make a decision yet. So I don't know what's gone on, but they said that they'll endeavour to let the candidates know as soon as possible. It was just a general email that they sent to every candidate that went for that job interview. But you know, I would have thought that a week would be more than enough notice, even if people was off sick. Anyway, they're saying now it'll be another week. So I probably won't know until next Friday. Right, so this bronzer here is very, very light. I would say that's more of a topper for that, but we're not using that today. And then this bronzer is a little bit darker, as you can see there. So I think I'm going to use it all, although I don't know if that'll go with the look, but I don't care. We're going to use it. Right, I'll go on with this Real Techniques 302 bronzer brush. It's not that dark. Put in the excess there, and I'll get a little bit more for the forehead. Yeah, and then I blend it out again with that other powder brush. This little Sleep face palette is really, really good for travel, but I won't be taking that either because I've got one that's even better for travel. I'm going to put some of this concealer just here, just to kind of contour it a little bit. Well, not really contour, but to make it stand out a bit more. And let's get my sponge. Wow, 22 minutes and no one's talking. Honestly, I'm friendly, guys. I don't bite. I think I need a bit more than that on this side. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so again, we'll see how I get on with that concealer tomorrow, but I think it's come to its end. Emma, hi. Finally, someone to chat with. How are you? No one wants to talk to me today. I guess it is early. People will be, one, working still. I don't know, two, like doing things. It's the school holidays still, isn't it? And three, not being on YouTube. This is early. I've just thought I'd have a look what was happening on YouTube. It's early. It's always early on a Friday though, because I go to my sister's, don't I? So yeah, I normally go to my sister's about 5:30. I normally come on here at 3:30, but I came on later today. I think it was more like 4 o'clock that I came on. I'm working. Oh, don't watch then if you're working. Right, I'm gonna go in with this really nice peachy. It's like the NARS one, you know, the viral one. I won't say what the name is, but I'm sure you'll all know by me saying I'm not gonna say what the name is. Begins with O. I can multitask. It's all good. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's that peachy golden shade. Let's see if I can turn it down a bit. Going really dark now. No, that's way too dark. That might be all right. I mean, I don't need people to talk to me while I'm putting makeup on. I've been doing it for years, just not live though. I've been doing it for years by myself anyway, just talking on video. But I do like a bit of a chit chat when I'm putting makeup on. Right, let's get this blend it out. I feel like I need a bit more light. So I'm going to see Luna today. Oh, she was sick yesterday. Sick all over the place. Sick over her bed. So my sister went out. Well, she didn't go out. She went to Amazon. And she replaced her bed. So she's got a new bed now. I think she needed one anyway. But oh, poor Luna. I hope she's alright today. It makes you wonder what she's been eating. Because my sister won't give her treats or anything until she eats her meals. And she doesn't always eat them. Like, she always looks for something better. She's like a typical dog though. Like, if she can get something better, of course she's going to take that something better. Just like, I guess, babies want something better when, instead of their own meals. But yeah. I said, oh, poor little Luna. Bless little Luna. What time is it for you? Oh, hello, Raspberry Roblox. At the moment, it's 4:25 in the afternoon. Just to clarify, I'm not getting ready early hours of the morning. Right, and then I'm going to use... Hi Sharon, how are you doing? Then I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. Okay, and we'll use this. I really like this brush. It's by Zoeva. I got it from TK Maxx. It's the 107 Powder Polish brush. I'm just going into the finishing powder. Hello, Carly and Bear. How are you? I'm a bit behind with catching up. Is there any post-interview news? Sorry to ask. No, I was talking about that before, actually. I'll just briefly go through it now. So, I thought I would have heard by now. because they said you'll hear next week. Went for the job interview last Friday, didn't I? And they said you'll hear next week. And I was like, okay, no problem. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, but I've been applying for other jobs. You know, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. I don't presume to have gotten this job. I don't think I've gotten it, to be honest. So I logged into I had a look into my emails today, and I got an email from them, and it said, "Hi Andrea, due to unforeseen circumstances," and I'm like thinking, okay, I haven't got the job, that's fine. But it didn't say that. It just said that basically they haven't been able to, like, they've not been able to go ahead and tell who's been successful and who's not, and that they're hoping to do that by next week. So that's the long and short of it, to be honest. So I'm still waiting. I'll let you guys know when I know, even if it's negative news, because I mean, at the end of the day, I went for the interview, even though nerves were kicking a glory. You know, they were like, I was so nervous. I had really, really bad stomach cramps because of it. But I'm glad I went. You know, it's an experience. You're not going to get every job in life that you want, and I can always reapply again another time. So now I'm going to go in with the Technique Glow Setter. Good, how are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. Carly, Amber. Hello Ellie, how are you? That's pretty good news then, in my opinion. It's not a no, and it was good experience. Yeah, it was good experience to actually go to the job interview. It was more of an assessment day anyway, you know. I got to meet other people, so it put me out of my comfort zone there, just because of my social anxiety. So that was good. And yeah, at this moment in time, it's not a no, you know, but it's not a yes either. We'll see. And like I said, you know, I've been applying for other stuff. I'm good, thank you. Sharon, hi. Oh, thank you so much. Let me like that. Thanks. That means a lot. You didn't have to do that though. I just appreciate you guys watching and talking. That's so nice. It really is, isn't it, Ellie? Yeah, I don't expect anything from my subscribers like that. It's nice just to have you guys watch. And the people afterwards as well, I appreciate them watching, because in lives, like most lives that I've been to, I like to watch in a live. I like to see what everyone else is saying. This is why I kind of like read all the comments in my live, so even if they're watching afterwards, they know what not commentary, but they know what we've been discussing in the live. So I read the comments. If it's obviously a rude comment, I won't read that, because, you know, it's unnecessary. But as long as they're really, really good comments, then I'll read them out, and people can know what we've been discussing, and then they can feel like they've been a part of it as well. Because I know, like, my times of my lives aren't always convenient. You're a sweet person. Thank you, Sharon. Thanks, that means a lot. Oh, that's lovely, Sharon. It really is. I didn't even know that was a thing. So I spoke to someone the other day who did the same thing. She gifted me, and I said, what would you even call this? Contributions. And she went, I'd call it gifting. That's what they call it on TikTok. So they call it that on TikTok. I didn't know what they called it over here. I didn't know what they called it here on YouTube because I'm not used to getting any gifts like that. I just love your sense of humour and your makeup. Thank you. It does mean a lot to me, honestly. Right, sorry, we're going to go in with this, just this powder here. Nearly used it all up now. It's a super chat. And I know how you actually go to someone's account and pay it, but I've never done anything like that. The only thing I've done is with Sarah Rose. She has a subscription, like memberships, and I had the same thing at one point. But it wasn't doing too great, probably due to the fact that I'm not as big a content creator as Sarah Rose. I wish. So I basically took it down. I removed all the videos that were up, which I got told was a bad idea, and the more subscribers I had, probably the more members I would get. But I took it down regardless, and then I started doing these lives. You know, so that's the story behind the whole lives. At one point I was just doing long form content, and I still do that, but when I go back to work, I can't see myself doing the longer form content. Not because the long videos, some of them are. I think the only one I'll do is my Shop My Stash, my weekly Shop My Stash, because that will help me get ready for work. I'll just choose work appropriate makeup and maybe a couple of nice things for the weekend. So other than that, it'll all be lives, I think. I can't see me not doing lives anymore, just because I really enjoy them. I really like talking to you guys. Oh, what have I done? And we love you straight back, Sharon. Thank you, Emma. Have to go eat dinner now. Bye, Andy. Oh, bye, Ellie. That's made my day, and I'm only a casual observer. Kindness is a wonderful thing. Yeah. What do they call it? RAK, random act of kindness. It really is. Let me do something. No, not that. I want to do something. I can't do it. I've just pinned one of your messages, Sharon. Have I caught up with all the messages? I think you're more than a casual observer, Emma. You know, you do come to quite a few of my lives. Right, so what I wanted to do today really is go in with this palette. I've been using this palette. I used it yesterday and did a gorgeous green eyeshadow look. If you want to see that, that's yesterday's live. But I use this. It is stunning. If you haven't seen it, I'll just swatch it on the finger. Oh, look at it, guys. Right, let me wipe that off now. But today, what I want to do instead of using this, which hurts my heart a little bit because I've still got, I'll tell you what I've used. I've used this one and this one. I did use this one in one of the lives as well, but I've not used it all over the lid. So I want to use it all over the lid. So basically I've still got 4 shimmers out of there to use. But I've got a project pan on the go. And like it's late, it needs to be talked about. So I need to be using this one more time, and then I can bring more products in. It's like a rolling project pan, so I'll bring a different palette in and we can use that for next month. So I thought I'd use this today. And not only that, it's, I wouldn't say the neutral, the rosy tones, right? But every time I go to my sister's and the makeup's kind of bright, she's like, where are you going today then? Or her favourite line is, what have you come as? And I'm like, as your sister. So, yeah. I feel like, I feel like they're too rosy, so I'm going to try and get my other palette, my Project Pan palette, and see if I can have a more neutral one first and then go in with the other shades that are in here. That's siblings for you. I know, right? Especially older ones. Maybe this one first. What shade is it? Frappe. Sorry, I'm just going round in circles with this. I've got my pyjama bottoms still on, so I'm just going to wipe the brush there. Me and my friend was actually having a conversation. She's like, you know, like, how long does it take to build up your AdSense and so forth? And I said, AdSense, it takes ages. Like, for such a small creator like me, it depends on the views. So I'll just tell you a bit about it. The views with AdSense is, for 1,000 views on a video, you get $5 back. So it does take a while to work up. And she says, well, what do you think you'll get? And I said, I don't know. I said, the money goes back into my channel. I might get that new Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. So that isn't even out in the UK yet. I think it comes out in Australia. Eden was saying on the 2nd of September. So I don't know when it's going to hit the UK. But we'll see. I might do a poll. I might do a poll with what you guys want me to get. And then go from there. I mean, it does look a nice palette though. I have 2 older brothers and have been teased by them my whole life. My mum used to say that it made me the girl I am today. Exactly. Same with me. Because I've got an older brother and an older sister. And she's like, well, this is who made you. My mum said exactly the same thing as your mum, Emma. This is why you are the way you are. This is quite rosy as well, but it's not as dark. Because I was going to get that Natasha Denona I Need a Warm. I was going to say I need a nude then for myself for Christmas. But I don't know what to do. Everyone will be getting it and doing reviews on it. That's what puts me off. I don't want to just be another person doing reviews, or even though, like, it would give me good views for the channel, I just much prefer doing lives with whatever I want to use. That's why I left this blank, like, I just put get ready with me. I didn't put get ready with me using Charlotte Tilbury because I didn't know what I wanted to use. And then I kind of like thought, no, let's just use this and then we can put it away. I don't think I'm going to have time to do my longer video though. I might. I said I was going to use all my like Project Pan makeup and I didn't use a blush. Oh well. That stays in anyway till the end of the year. Right, then let's go back into that palette. And we'll just put some of this up here. Be nice to get that job though. It's for a customer service job. Obviously I've been looking around now for customer service, and it's the best paid customer service job out there. Especially from, like, the place where I live says it's a city, but it's more of a town. It used to be a town and then it got kind of made a city, but it's very small. It's a very small city. Tilbury palette is the Pillow Talk Dreams. Okay, so we'll go in with this one first. That one is Prime. I think you meant to put that like all over the lid there. Let's do that. So we like Charlotte Tilbury and who thinks she's overrated. I like her lipsticks. I'm missing comments because I'm just seeing that one down there. Sorry. Right. I saw an advert for the I Need a Warm today and I thought it looked really nice. And I'm a cool only girl. Warm tones make my eyes look really sort. Do they? I like I was going to do a dupe of it, or I was going to try to, but I don't think I can, Emma. You know, because it's got that nice duochrome in there. A good thing about lives is you don't have to edit, I know, right? You know, I love filming, but I hate editing. It can be one nightmare. Hello, Ellie. I've never had anything from her range. What, Charlotte Tilbury? It's not sold anywhere around here, and I like to look with my hands, yeah. Do you own anything from Natasha Denona? Natasha Denona's eyeshadows are beautiful. Just gone back into my other palette, my Project Pan palette, with that frappe shade. I was saying in yesterday's live, when I go on holiday, I'm going to miss you guys so much. Just because I'm not used to not posting a live like for 3-4 days. But I will be posting content. I'm trying to like build content, longer form content, and they're going to go up as premieres while I'm not going to be here like this. They'll probably go up between 9 and 9:30 UK time. So just watch out for them if you wanna, if you're missing me. I like this just as kind of a matte look, and I don't like matte looks at all. Not for the same reason. We don't have any department stores here anymore, and I don't tend to go to big cities very much. Oh, we shall miss you too. Oh, thank you. I'll be back though, Emma. I'm going to go... No, I'm not. I had to use that though yesterday. Let me go into a drawer here. Oh, it's there. Okay, let's go in with a Technique glitter primer. Not much a fan of that Pat McGrath Labs one. Okay. I'm definitely going to get it. That I need a warm. Whether I buy it myself or whether it comes from my AdSense. But if it comes from my AdSense, I will be making a point of saying it has. Right, so... Oh, I haven't put any of this. That actually can go on the lash line here. Let's do an eyeliner. Right, Wayne Goss Essentials Eye Core Pencil in Precious Opal. I'm really getting down to it with this. Oh. There we go. So what's everyone doing with the day? Anything exciting? I said earlier what I'm doing. What I do every Friday, going to my sister's. Oh, we're watching The Lion King, the movie. Now, she's seen it before. It's on Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus. I've seen, obviously, the animation, the cartoon, but I've not seen The Lion King, the movie, because Mufasa's coming out at the end of this year, and I want to take my mum to go and watch it, but I want to watch that Lion King, the movie. I said, do you fancy watching it again? Because, like... We tend to watch things together. We watched Gypsy Rose recently. That needs blending out. That's quite patchy there. But I'll put this on first. So I think that's what we're doing today. She's like, it's an hour and a half. And I'm like, I'm okay. I'll stay and watch. She was probably thinking, if I tell you it's an hour and a half, you won't want to watch it. If she doesn't want to watch it, she can do whatever she wants. I'll just sit and watch it by myself. Or if my niece wants to watch it, my youngest niece, she might be staying at a friend's house. But if she's there and wants to watch it, she can watch it with me as well. Or I'll just watch it with Luna. See if she's interested in it. Because sometimes she'll be interested in animals and sometimes she's like, meh. I've not seen the live action one. No, me neither. I'll have to let you guys know what I think of it tomorrow. Right. Let's go in with the darker shades. So what I've used with this palette so far, I have used it all, so I could essentially have not done this look today and put this palette away. So what I did the first time using it, I used all 4 shades, and then I used another time these 3 shades here, and then today what I'm going to be doing is using these 3 shades here. So then I've used every combination that I can think of. Now, obviously, this one's darker. it's versatile. You can use it a combination of what? 1, 2, 3, at least 3 times, different ways. Somebody keeps ringing my other phone number and it is starting to really irritate me. I'm obviously not going to pick it up. I don't normally go in for these kind of rosy tones because, like you said before, Emma, that they've got warm colours have got a habit of making you look ill. These kind of tones, I feel like, don't suit me and can, depending how I use them, make me look ill. Just want to blend, for some reason, this out. When I look in the mirror though, it doesn't look patchy at all. How can that even be? I only wear silver jewellery for the same reason. I look awful in gold. Yeah, I like silver. I don't wear gold. But I feel like with me, it's more to do with the fact that I've got a cool undertone. And I'm very, very fair. I love your highlight. I missed. Which one was it? I'll show you now, Sharon. Let me get it out. So this palette was very popular on YouTube way back when. So it was a sleek palette, and I'm using everything from this. So it's called Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette. It's in light, and that's what it looks like. So it's this highlighter here. So I use the bronzer and I use the blush. This one is a dupe from the NARS Orgasm. I never know what I can and can't say on here, so I'm very mindful. But yeah, I really like it. Right, that looks nice. Let me just get my sponge there. I think as well what you might be seeing underneath the foundation, I've put this glow stick by New Look. So it's in the shade Gold, and that one, shall I do a swatch of this? That one looks like that. I think you could be seeing that as well, because I put it just here and my highlight is more, yeah, my highlight's more here, so I think them being mixed together. And I'll do a swatch of that other highlighter actually, so you can see it. And I'll do a swatch of the blush. So that's the highlighter. That's the two highlights together. They actually look really nice together. I didn't realise how similar they were. And then the blush here has got like gold in it, like that viral one. There we go. So yeah, that's that. Right, are we going to be using the... I don't know whether to use this in the inner corners. I might try it. And then if it doesn't look right, we'll go in maybe with this highlighter from this palette to make it a bit lighter. Okay, because I think this might be too dark. I have to prep for a colonoscopy, fun stuff. Oh no, I'm sorry. I know what's involved in that because I've had to talk my mum through it 3 times now. Oh, that sucks. I've not had one myself. Like, the last time my mum had hers, they thought she had cancer. So that's why she had to have it. Everything came back clear. She was fine. But it's actually going through it. And they couldn't anaesthetise her because of the tablets that she's on for myasthenia gravis. So basically, they gave her pain relief, but she was awake through the entire thing, which she's in my mind, she's a very brave woman. Oh, sorry to hear that. Thanks, Emma. I dread it so much. Yeah, I can only imagine. It looks okay, I think. Bit golden. Right, let's put a bit of that. Like, I don't even know what you would call it. It's kind of a white gold highlight. I might ruin this look now. No, it's just going to make it lighter, which is what I want. Oh, that's much better. Okay. I think we're done with that. We're done with this now, so this can go back in the box. I don't normally keep eyeshadow palette boxes unless they're cute. I feel like that one's cute. Put this face palette away. Right, let's get some mascara. So I'm going to use this one that my good friend Francis bought for me. So it's the Prime Lash Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara from Prime Cosmetics. It's got like a serum inside it. The brush is quite nice too. It's brown. You can see that it's brown, can't you? I really do feel like it's lengthening. At first, when I first got this, I didn't think I liked it. But with me, and especially mascaras, it takes me a while to kind of figure out if I like something. But yeah, I really do like this one. I would recommend it, but I don't know if I'd buy it myself because of the expense of it. I tend to get Essence mascaras because they're really, really inexpensive. I tend to get Primark. What else do I get? Oh, 17. So I've got, currently at the moment, I've got 2 17 ones. I think I actually put the other one in empty though because it had gone. So we've got the 17 Ultimate Lasting Curl Mascara, and I had the 17, I can't remember what it was called, Lengthening maybe. Hi babe, how you doing, hon? And you can really, really double up. Like, this is the second time I'm going in with this just to see. I don't normally do this, but just to see how it builds up. Can you see the difference? Because I've not done it on this eye yet. Doing well, you look good. Thank you. I didn't know what top to put on because I didn't know what eyeshadow palette I was going to wear, so I just put black on. I don't think I'm going to be doing Second Chance Sunday this week. I want to use that Saints, Angels, Sinners Cosmetics palette. I feel like I'll be doing Get Ready With Me on Bank Holiday Monday, because it's a public holiday here on Monday. But then from Tuesday onwards, see, I don't think I'm going to be putting any makeup on while I'm rushing around to get where I'm going. I'll only be wearing makeup in the evening, and I'm not going to do any lives and have my mum wait. Like, we're talking, what, over an hour at the moment, and that's because I'm talking while I'm putting makeup on, because I'm a talker. We all know this over here. I do like to talk. I'm taking you'll see it. I'm taking a really basic makeup bag with me when I go. I'm going to do a longer form video on that, so if you want to see that, and also on skincare as well, what I'm going to be taking. It's lovely. Thank you, Sharon. Hey, Mana. How are you? So yeah, I like that mascara. I think it's nice. I think that mascara is over £20 from I'm sure it's between £15 and £20, and then obviously it's the shipping to the UK from, I don't think it's the US, because I asked Francis, are they like US based, and I don't think it is. I'm not too sure where. I'll have to look into that and let you guys know, but I mean, you can do that as well if you are interested in the mascara. They do all kinds of things. It's meant for mature women, like people my age and older. So and you know, like as you get older, your eyelashes go thinner. It's meant like to kind of build your eyelashes up. I just think they look really, really nice. I wouldn't say they look voluminous, like they don't look thin, but they don't look voluminous. There's a lip liner in here I want to use. I think it's this one. I think it may be too dark. No, it might not be. I want to use it with my Fenty gloss sticks, whatever it's called. The one that I don't really like. I think it'd be a nice colour to go with this look though. Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks in Is It Fussy? I feel like they'd look really, really nice together. And it might keep this on for a bit longer. Let's have a look. Yeah. So let's put this on all over the entire lip. I don't want to be awake. You're not necessarily going to be awake. They should be able to anaesthetise you, Sharon. Like on your like forms and things that they've given you, does it not say? And if you are awake, they'll give you a lot of pain relief if they can. You know, my mum had to be awake because she's on all these tablets, that basically if they would have anaesthetised her, she could have been in critical condition. They have to be really careful what kind of medications they give her when she goes down for operations. So, you know, I don't want to scare you or anything, you know. Have you been for your pre-op yet? They normally tell you in pre-op, don't they? They are doing an endoscopy at the same time. You won't be awake then. I've had an endoscopy. Both ends, lol. I feel violated already. When are you having it done? Yay, lip liner. This one is Rimmel Exaggerate in 018 Addiction. I'm not a lover of them. They keep breaking. I'm either too rough with them. I'll try and not be too rough. You won't be awake. I've been there multiple times. I have celiac and ulcerative colitis. No, but I was just talking about my mum. My mum was awake. She was awake, but she was given like pain relief, but not enough, because of the medications that she's on for myasthenia gravis. They couldn't put her under like completely. And I'm not saying everyone's going to be like that. I'm saying my mum was like that. But they should be telling Sharon what's going to happen before she actually goes down. I mean, that normally happens in a pre-op. I remember when I went in for my pre-op last year for my nasal surgery, like my nasal and sinusitis surgery, and they taught me through everything that was going to happen on the actual day. I'm sorry, babe, that sounds awful, yeah. She said she was screaming so loud, and I can't imagine what it must have been like for her. And yeah, I can't imagine what it's like for you either, babe. Right. If you're going to get something to do this with, don't get this. I'll show you a different one. They're dry as anything. These Rimmel Exaggerate lip liners are not good. I will use it up, but I won't repurchase. Just finding it in these lip liners. Oh, this one. Essence do some brilliant ones. This one is the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner in waterproof. You're getting a sharpener with it. And this one's called Unforgettable. Practically the same shade. So I would go with this. They're a lot smoother and they're a lot cheaper. Right, so Fenty Beauty, is it Fussy? I feel like that looks nice with this look. I could have gone with a red lip. But again, when I have a red lip on, my sister has a problem with that. She's like, what are you wearing? She says it looks cheap. And I'm like, it looks cheap or I look cheap. And she's like, she calls it tarty lips when I wear red. I can't help the fact that I like red lips, especially like that orange red lip. I'm not too bothered about the blue tone red lipstick. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I would say the moisturising. If you want a moisturising lipstick, you can get one from the drugstore cheaper, I'm sure. I'm not an advocate for Fenty Beauty because I've got this one as well and I don't much care for it either. So I'm using them both up. Wouldn't repurchase either one of them, but I know people love them. You're seeing it on my lips, but you're not really seeing, because obviously I've got that lip liner underneath. I mean, it's practically the same shade, but I will swatch it on my hand here for you. I eat right and take meds. I have flare-ups every so often, but I just go through it. LOL, that lipstick, I do love the colour and the finish. I don't know. I mean, it looks okay today, but I don't think it's worth the money. I think that's part of the problem. That's it there. So for some reason it's looking shinier today. I don't feel like you're getting a huge amount of product inside it either. And I just feel like I really like the Kiko ones. And it's here, let me show you. So this one, it's got like glitters inside it. Can I do a swatch of that? You might not be able to see the glitter. This one feels a bit sticky on the hand, whereas that one didn't. Now that one to me just seemed a little bit more glossy, a little bit more wet, you know, and that one, they're only £14.99. So there's 2 more shades that I want of this. There's limited edition ones. I can't remember the shade names, but Amazon do them, and also obviously Kiko do them, but I don't have a local Kiko store. So I want to get them. So that's like, what, nearly £30. I would rather pay that for 2 of these in different shades than maybe get another 2 shades of this, which would be £46. So, you know, it's just me. You know, if you wanted to try it, babe, I wouldn't say don't try it. I would say try it and see what you think for yourself. Don't go off what I think. My sister gives me grief about makeup too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I don't pay any attention. I'm like, huh? Yeah, they are putting me to sleep. Oh, that's great that they're doing that. You'll have to let us know how it went. Yeah, love-hate relationship with that lipstick. Tomorrow. Oh, good luck. All the best. Wow, that's pretty soon, isn't it? I mean, in some respects, you know, I think to myself, do you know, like when you wake up from anaesthetic, you can be really, really sickly. I wasn't when I had mine. Like, I've not had a lot of surgeries in my lifetime, but the last one was like for the nasal problems I had a nasal polyp that they thought was cancer, and I had really bad sinus issues, so they did something, like looked into all that, and then they woke me up and I was like high as a kite. Not high as a kite, but I was like really, really on form, you know. It wasn't kind of like, do you know, sometimes when you have anaesthesia you're like woozy. I wasn't like that at all. I was asking that doctor loads of questions, and I think he was surprised at how alert I was. So yeah, there's that. I think it's what they use. Like when I went for my operation, I was told later on by one of the nurses, she's like, how do you feel? And I'm like, yeah, good. And she's like, you've had cocaine. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, you've had it. And I'm like, am I okay? And she went, that's what they give you, like, in nasal surgery. And I'm like, but I'm okay though, aren't I? I felt like a bit violated myself, you know. I felt like saying, well, shouldn't they have asked me if they're going to give me that? Because I've never been one for taking like hard drugs like that, but it's for surgical issues. And then I was like, okay, if you say I'm okay, I'm okay. Are you doing a live tomorrow? Yes, I will be. So the live I'll do tomorrow, it's early today just because I'm going to my sister's. Oh gosh, 60 minutes to get off here in a minute. The live tomorrow will be between 7:30 and 8. When they go on, I tell them I get sick easy. Yeah, I was the same. I told them I got sick easy, so maybe they gave me something else to stop me getting sick, or maybe that particular drug that they gave me that I whispered stopped me getting sick. They gave me something during, yeah, they put something in my IV. Maybe that was it. Oh my gosh, that's nuts what they gave you. I know exactly. That lipstick is lovely. I like it more with a lip liner underneath it. I feel like the lip liner, it's weird, but I feel like the lip liner is sticking to the lip gloss and it's making it more glossy. Let's see. Yeah, it looks more glossy. Anyway, guys, thank you again for coming in. I really do appreciate your support. If you've not liked the video, you know what to do. Please like, it means a lot. It helps me out with the algorithm. Thank you again, Sharon, for your support and your gifting, contributing. Super. I don't know what to call it. I really, really appreciate that so much. And as I said earlier, it all goes back into the channel. So this purchase will probably be because of your support. Anyway, this is a look. I'll come close. I like this shade. Not too sure I like this. I feel like it's too dark. What do you guys reckon? Do you feel like it's dark? And, you know, I like the face. Yeah, all the best, Sharon. I hope to hear from you again soon. I don't think it's dark. You look great. Okay. So I'm presentable enough to go to my sister's with this look, am I? Or do I have to scrub it off and start again? Then I won't get there till 6 o'clock. Right, so let me just show you this before I go. Soon, I don't know if you guys are interested in empties and things like that. Soon, I'm going to be doing an empties video on the channel. But we're going to be doing two. So we're going to be doing body care and skincare on this channel. And then hair care will go on Embracing My Curls. So if you're not following Embracing My Curls, yeah, it's still me over there. I'd love you too. It would mean a lot. And we'll be doing a live over there soon as well. So just look out for that. So yeah, we've got a mixture of kind of empties in that basket there. It's brimming. It's like full to the brim, as you can see. So I need to sort that out, and I don't know if I'm going to do the live with the hair care and body care. I might do. Anyway, let's leave it here. I'm kind of talking about nothing at this point to keep talking to you guys. I'm going to go, and I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Bye, guys.